Hello guys, and once again, welcome back to another of our classes about Excel, Introduction to Databases. So today we will start our third project. Until now we did the first project, which was a population analysis. We did a ETF analysis, so we did a basic analysis of the SPY 500. And right now we will create a database to be able to generate a movie recommendation engine. So once again, this will be a basic, the goal of this app is gonna be very simple. It's to help someone choose a movie that they want, that they will see, based on the movies that they saw before. So once again, it's something not that, well, it's, you'll see we will do it step by step, but it's not that hard to do. So in this class, our goal is really to create the database to be able to work with it in our future courses. So the first thing we will do is simply write down here movie recommendation engine. All right. From there, what we want some categories. So the categories that we will have will be at first the type of movies that the person saw. So we'll look at the historical data of the movies that the person saw to be able to give her a movie, a good movie. The second thing we'll look at is the country of origin of the movie. So in this case, we'll talk about what continent, on what continent the movie have been produced. For example, Europe, Asia, Africa, or America. Next thing, we will ask ourselves, is there a popular actor or no? So in this case, the person will ask itself if the popular actor matters or not. So if the person only looks at movies that have popular actors in it, we'll suggest the person a movie that has a popular actor in it. And finally, the year of the movie. So if the person likes more old school movies or more today's movies, we'll ask this to our generator. All right. So right now, the first thing we want to do is write down our movie types. So we'll go somewhere here and simply write down a small database for movie types. So as I said, we'll use 5 types of movies. So we'll have action, comedy, horror, drama, and thriller. And for our country of movies, since we will also have countries of movie, we'll do the exact same thing. So here we go. We have everything that we need. All right, perfect. So from now, our goal will be to create our first element of the database. And after that, we will be able to, to create the whole database. So the way we'll create our database will be, once again, with random numbers. So we'll work with random numbers to create a completely random database. And this way, the results will always be regenerated. So the first thing we will do here is, once again, use a VLOOKUP function. So to generate our type of movie. So here we will write down a number between 1 and 5. So once again, we'll use the rand between function and 1 and 5. So as you can see, each time the number changes. Next thing we'll do is find our type of movie. So we will use a VLOOKUP function in this case. So we worked a lot of times with this function. I think you already know how it works. So we are looking for this cell in this database, and we want it to generate the second column. So as you can see here, we have our drama type that is generated, and each time we refresh, well, it's gonna change. Next thing we want is to know the country. So the country of the movie. Once again, it's gonna be the continent of the movie. We will do the exact same thing. So we'll write down the exact same formula here. It's gonna be rand between, but this time, instead of 1 to 5, we'll write down 1 to 4. So as you can see, the formula is simply equal rand between 1 to 4. And for the VLOOKUP function, it will be the exact same thing. We'll use it once again. So it's gonna be VLOOKUP. We are looking for this number in this database, and we want Excel to generate us the second column. So as you can see, we have our country of movie that will be generated. Next thing, we want to know if there is a popular actor or no. In this case, we will once again use the same run between. This time it's going to be between 1 and 2. And we'll use an if function. So if the number is 1, we will generate yes. If it's 2, we will generate no. So if this number right here is equal to 1, we generate yes. In the other case, we generate no. So this way we know if there is a popular actor in the movie or there is no popular actor. And the last thing, we want the year of the movie. In our case, we will work for movies that are in the year between 2000 and 2020, sorry. So we'll write down ran between, as I said, 2000 and 2020. So as you can see, each time we refresh the page, well, the database refreshes. Next thing we want to do is simply hide all the cells where we have numbers. So this way it will look like a normal database, because our goal is really to create a normal database. And from here, we simply drag everything down to have at least 30 persons. So as you can see, there is a problem. Once again, what we didn't do is we didn't lock our database. So we want to lock everything. Very important, because if you don't lock your database, well, you will have errors. And we do the exact same thing once again to correct our error. Here we go. All right, perfect. Everything works perfectly fine. Good. So right now we have our database, and this is the exact database that we will work with to be able to create our movie generator. So our movie recommendation generator. All right, so that's it for this course, guys, and see you all in our next class, where we are going to define our goals and what we'll look for to be able to create the generator in question.